What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the Detroit Lions have signed veteran quarterback Teddy Bridgewater, who they've been interested in since March. They held a visit with him in July, and now they are picking up Teddy Bridgewater to be their backup quarterback for the 2023 season, even though they drafted Hendon Hooker, Tennessee quarterback, in the second or third round. Was it the second or third round? I think it was the second round, but it could have been the third. And he's a guy who Detroit likes. But even though they drafted Hooker, they are going to sign Teddy Bridgewater, who played in 5 games for the Miami Dolphins last year and starting 2 of them. Had an 0-2 record with 79 pass attempts with 49 completions. He threw for 685 passing yards and 4 passing touchdowns with 4 interceptions. 2021 was the Denver Broncos starting quarterback for most of the season, played 14 games, 14 starts, had a 7-7 record, really solid year for them. Had 3,000 passing yards, 18 passing touchdowns, and 7 interceptions thrown. 2020 with the Panthers was their starting quarterback in 2020 as well. He had 15. He played in 15 games with 15 starts, had a 4-11 record. The record wasn't good, but threw for 3,700 passing yards and 15 passing touchdowns and 11 interceptions. 2019 with the Saints, I think arguably probably one of his best years in his career. Drew Brees goes down. He gets hurt. I think that was really early in the season, like week 2, week 3, he gets hurt. They need him to start 5 games, and I do believe Drew Brees got hurt week 2, Drew Brees got hurt. Yeah, and I think it was against the Rams or something. Drew Brees got hurt week 2. They needed Teddy Bridgewater to step up, and he did. He started in 5 games, was 5-0 in those 5 games. He had 1,385 passing yards with 9 passing touchdowns and only 2 interceptions. Honestly, I feel like in that 2019 season, even though the Saints didn't do that good, they lost. I believe that's the year they lost in overtime to the Vikings in the wild card round. Teddy Bridgewater was a crucial part to that Saints team that season because he held the Saints. He kept the Saints together while Drew Brees was out during those 5 games. I can't remember. Was it rib injury that Drew Brees was out with? I can't remember. But he started in 5 games, won all 5 of them, threw 9 touchdown passes in those 5 games, and was really good. Only threw 2 picks in those 5 games as well. Threw for a lot of yards. I think even though he was a Pro Bowler in 2015, had a really solid year, win 11-5 with the Vikings in 2015. I think 2019 might have been one of his best years he's ever played, even though he didn't play that much. 2015, though, I'm not going to go over what he did in 2018 or 17 because 2018 he only played 5 games and 1 start with the Saints. 2017 only played in 1 game with the Vikings. 2016 didn't play due to an ACL injury or an Achilles injury. It was a season-ending injury. I think it was an ACL injury. But 2015, people say 2015 was Bridgewater's best year, and they're probably right. I just feel like that 2019 presence he had in those 5 games, I don't know. I mean, he just stepped up for the Saints, and I think they were 1-1 when he came in for them, and he went 5-0. I think they were 6-1 by the time Drew Brees came back from injury, and he stepped up. But I mean, probably 2015 will go down as Bridgewater's best year, just because he was the starter throughout the whole season, won 11-5 as a quarterback, as their starting quarterback in 16 games with 16 starts, won 11-5. Threw for 3,230 passing yards, 14 passing touchdowns, and 19 interceptions. Also, in his rookie year with the Vikings, he played 13 games with 12 starts and a 6-6 record with 3,000 passing yards thrown, with 14 passing touchdowns and 12 interceptions in his rookie year. So had a solid rookie season in 2014. Had his best season in 2015 when the Vikings went 11-5, and he had a really good year. And he won he also went to the Pro Bowl in that season in 2015. 2019, went 5-0 for the Saints in a 5-game stretch where Drew Brees was out due to a rib injury. Was a starter for Carolina and Denver in 2020, 2021. Had some good stats, some solid stats in Carolina, but not a great record, only going 4-11. But Denver, the other year in 2021 with Denver, I thought he was really solid. I mean, he was 7-7. He threw 3,000 passing yards, threw 18 passing touchdowns with only 7 interceptions thrown. Threw 18 passing touchdowns and 3,050 passing yards in 14 starts, and was 7-7 as their starting quarterback. I mean, I feel like Bridgewater had a really solid year with the Denver Broncos in 2021. Not so much in 2020 with the Panthers as their starting quarterback, but some really solid years in 2021 with the Broncos, 2019 with the Saints, and 2015 with the Vikings for Teddy Bridgewater. And now he will be the backup quarterback for Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions. User thoughts on the signing. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.